if what is it? If you're lagging on my side, I'm worried the recording is going to be really messy, and I'd rather only me be messy because of shitty Wi-Fi than both of us be messy because of shitty Wi-Fi. So,
yeah, gotcha.
Hooray. Okay, so towards the end of your last point, Wi-Fi started, being horrendous, so I wasn't able to catch everything you were saying. So, what was the last point that you ended on?
I was just saying that, like the strategy in terms of merge, like looming, I understand people assuming I have all these allies, and I think they just assume I would just go in with them, which maybe I probably would, at least in the beginning. But I think if you look at these allies, I think I might have been more willing to leave or not stick with the group compared to that potential group right now.
Got it. Okay. Good to know. And then I'm trying to think. My next question is, was this your second tribal council?
Yes.
I only asked that, and that's not shade. It literally is me going, I know on your original tribe you never went, because y'all were just the unbeatable anus tribe, or anal tribe. So, and then you stayed on yellow, didn't you? Okay, good. I was like the power of note taking.
Yeah.
I was like, players, too many tribes. So I guess my next question is, you already kind of started talking about the relationships that you had, both from before the game starting and also kind of the relationships you were building on the original Anau tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So, had you made the merge, who naturally do you think you would have gravitated towards the quickest?
Courtney, Justin, Sam, Jake.
Okay.
Jake's more of a question mark than, like, because I got voted out, he might have been more of a question mark because I feel like he might be with Missy and Esteban just based on conversations I've had with them.
Got it.
But I do think he would have my back again in the beginning. Stick with like Courtney, Justin, Sam. I think yeah.
Now I'm curious let's say you had gone with that group. Would the intention have been to get that entire group kind of closer towards the end? Or who would you have been? Courtney was the first name that you mentioned, followed by Justin. Would those have been the people you would have been probably more likely to work to the very end of the game with?
I mean, yeah, they're not, like, I think people were afraid of that, and they're not wrong because honestly, I have a hard time voting anybody unless they do something to me first. So I feel like it would take me a really long time to do that, especially if we built trust vote after vote after vote. But those are the two that I probably would gravitate towards the most. And would it be smart? Probably not. Courtney wins, Justin wins, but I think it would have gotten me further if I was with them on Tribe right now. I would not be here right now. So, yeah.
I completely understand that. I was trying to see. I know Steve, who was originally going to do your interview, had some questions, so I just want to make sure I didn't overlook those. So, obviously, you voted for Missy last night. Was she the person that you really wanted to see out of the game, or was that just kind of the result of the round?
I genuinely, after the craziness of the day, was thinking, I don't care as long as I had thought it was going to be, okay, how do I break this down? I didn't think Divvy was going to be with us. I was just taking a gamble, and I thought they might vote Jordan, a 3-3. Yeah, but just because Peyton went overboard, like, good for him, but like in my head, it didn't make sense that he would vote me or let me go, and he went overboard to make me trust him. So I kind of was like, what do you want to do? And whatever you want to do, if it's Divvy, if it's Missy, if it's Esteban, which I knew Jordan wouldn't do. So I think it fell between Missy and Divvy, but I didn't have like I knew Missy said my name, but that's not why I voted for her. It was more just tell me a plan. It's about to be 3-3, and if I survive, great. If I don't, sorry, Jordan, but it was me.
So I was gonna say, so walk me through the feeling, because I know watching the video back because I wasn't there for tribal. I know I was sitting there like, is she gonna play it? Is she gonna play it? Is she gonna play it? Walk me through. Sorry, not to throw salt into the wound, I promise.
No, not at all. It's more just like I'm so stupid, and it's more like I don't even know. So it's funny. I spun a wheel because why? Literally, I was like, I need a yes or no. And it said yes. And I said, best 2 out of 3. And then it was no. And I was like, oh my God, why did I do that?
The yellow tribe and that freaking wheel. Can someone?
I played Cutthroat last game and I was saved. I like basically voted for myself. Like they did like a sword and shield twist thing. But the wheel saved me by like this much. So I like trust the wheel. And it said yes. And I said, let me do that again. And then it said no. I said best 2 out of 3. And then it was no again. I said, you know what? I'm going to go with my gut. I think it's 3-3. And I think it's going to be Jordan. Sorry, buddy, but I'm going to, go and I'll have an idol. So this is where that chess was coming in my head, because I should have just voted Jordan and kept the idol and he would have been gone. And, but it's just, again, it's hard for me to vote people that are, friends. So
I get it. So basically, you thought if for whatever reason you were being lied to, you thought it was going to go Jordan's way.
Right. Yeah. Because I, again, think they've never played with him. So I'm just going to say good luck and in positivity towards him, because he's like, he is going to cause chaos, and I think it's going to backfire on them. If they brought me, I would have been much more calm, and I probably would have been more willing to play sides, maybe. But I don't know. I just think I don't know what exactly their line of thinking was, but I think it might backfire.
So based on what you're saying, do you think they made a mistake voting you out?
Yes, of course.
I only asked that question, and I asked this with respect, because you're like, I would have been likely to vote with them. I would have been open-minded to jumping ship. And I'm just like, it sounds as though like they would have been an option for you, but I don't know how much of an option it would have been. So that's why I asked the question.
Because again, sometimes I'm all talk, but I think that genuinely I came in thinking I don't want to play the same game again. It got me nowhere. So
you got 5th place, didn't you? That was somewhere.
But I've only gotten 5th place. I've played 2 games and both were 5th place. I played the same exact game. And I'm like, that's where it gets me, because it gets me to 5th and they're like, no, you got to go. But I do think that I just had more insight. So I feel like I could have given a little bit more to them, or like tried to strategize and been like, leave me out of it, but do what you got to do kind of thing, versus like go around and tell everybody or whatever. Yeah, so I do think there would have been a little bit more pros, but then those exact pros are also cons for them. So I get it. Like,
depending upon how which angle you look at the coin, that's, right, kind of where it falls. I can tell you that like production was absolutely like screaming at the screen because no one wanted to see you go. So when the votes came in and it was 2-2-2, at that point, did you think, oh crap, the jig is up, or were you still thinking the tie was going to break?
I still thought it. I still thought it was going to be Jordan.
So you thought it was going to be, when the revote came in, you thought it was Jordan leaving.
Well, not until, within like so there's that 10-minute timer. Right. Far too long. I was getting so annoyed. But at minute 2, because I'm not going to similar thing happened in Cutthroat between me, Justin, and Courtney. I did not fight for myself at all. I just can't. It's bad. But I did message Peyton and I was like, Peyton, are you serious? And that was like minute 2. And he like got off the screen. I was like, okay, I gotta wait this out. And he eventually was like, it's you. So it had been, he said that there was a decision that was previously made. If there was a revote, it would have been me. So I just waited it out a little bit more. But once that, I was like, okay, I know it's me now. But a second that it was 2-2-2, I was like, oh, Jordan, that sucks.
So it had not quite clicked yet that.
No, because I don't know. He did so, and he is an incredible person. He knows this. And like I say to everyone, it's nothing I've never not said to his face. He just plays so wild. So it's just crazy to like bring in somebody so wild. And he makes me feel like nervous. And I'm not usually like that. So of course I get tribe swapped with like people that don't have my best interests at heart with Jordan. So it was like a double whammy.
Yeah.
I will say, if it had to come between us two, I do think I'm glad. I mean, I am glad it's him. It's fine. I'm good. Everything's good. But I did think, oh, it's Jordan. That sucks. Like, sorry, buddy.
Like, sorry to see you go, but hey,
yeah.
I love watching you walk away. Hate to see you. Yeah, that's a stinger for sure. Where's my next question gonna go? Because you brought up something. It's left me. Okay, hopefully it'll come back. What was the next question after that? What was it? I know you mentioned like no, like it's fine, it's good. Any harsh feelings at all? And there doesn't have to be if there aren't.
I don't genuinely know.
Yeah.
Now, would I love to see a couple people not make jury? Of course. Yes.
I was like whom?
I mean, literally everybody, except Jordan. I would be completely fine if Missy came in because, first of all, it just like, again, I never said anything to her that I did not tell Jordan a million times. So to make Jordan paranoid about me, that's way too early because it would have happened eventually. But anyway, so like that's annoying. I feel like my name kind of started there. Peyton, I believe, went absolutely overboard. Like, yeah.
Overboard in what way?
Like to make me trust him. Like I don't like that. And I get it. I had an idol. So like he didn't know that, I don't think. But I don't know. Just that seemed like a little too much. So and he's already won. Y'all had your time. Move on.
I was like, look, I'm on production. I am not the masochist that was like, let me roll with this one more time. Absolutely not.
There's just a couple things that I'm like, I didn't like that, but I don't care. It's fine. I get it.
Got it. So I guess the question that I forgot is ultimately you did not play your idol. What it sounds like you went to a wheel. You kind of were unsure, do I play it, do I not play it? What ultimately was it purely the wheel that made you not play?
No, not at all. It truly was a gut because the wheel said yes and I continued to spin the wheel. So I think I thought, well, one, I have many reasons. This is the dumbest one. I would be so embarrassed to talk to Brian and Edmo that I had the idol because I was stressing out on that call when we were all looking for it together.
That call is easily one of the best moments of this season.
Really, I had to go off camera. I don't like lying, and that was a lot. It took a lot of energy. That was really bad.
Well, no, and it was absolutely brilliant because I was like, if I were in her position, everyone would be like, Alex has the idol, 120%.
I kept coming up with reasons why I didn't tell them. We never voted together. Like I had reasons. But I think it just came down to gut and trusting Peyton.
and trust Peyton.
Oh, it's lagging. Sorry.
With lag.
That is remarkably fair. Let's see. Overall, a lot of the questions I normally ask, you've already spoken so eloquent and so magically. So I'm trying. Let's see. So you've been on a tribe. The only people that were in a tribe, you were on a Jake. Courtney, but I don't think you were on a tribe with or Jen or Matt. A lot of people you weren't on a tribe with.
Tribe
Huh.
with.
Interesting.
Hold on one second. Is it me? It might be my Wi-Fi, to be honest. Hold on.
Sorry if you can hear all my typing.
No, you're fine. Wait, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I think it's my side. I gotta check my provider.
Oh, you're fine. Yes, I wasn't on a tribe with Courtney, Malkin, Justin.
And Justin.
I think that's it.
Original of the original announced. You made it who like and with the closest. Because I know in what was it, Justin? I feel like I'm answering my own questions. And you would kind of mind being part of the group. So would you have been rushing to link back up with him and Sam along with Justin and Courtney?
Hold on, wait, one second. Can I switch to my phone?
My phone.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Hang on.
Wait, you're on mute, I think.
I don't know why. I don't know why Skype seems to insist on that hideous background blur thing. It drives me.
I genuinely, every time, is this a recording? Oh yeah, cool.
It says that you're recording the call, so I think so.
I see it on the time. But like, literally every time I got on a call with Esteban, my Skype would shut down, and I kept telling him that he must be lying to me and there's a curse, and he would just be like, ha, ha, ha.
I was gonna say, I didn't realize you were kind of onto something.
Yeah, he was probably like, uh-oh. Sorry, but I think it's on my end as well. But I was just saying, I don't think I was on a tribe with a lot of people, honestly.
Yeah, I think out of everyone, there are a few people I think that only skipped being on a tribe with like, or of the current tribe distributions, there are a few people I'm like, they might have missed one or two people. But yeah, I think you had 4. And I was like, oh.
And it's like the people that I am allies with. Or assuming, you know.
Right. I'm trying to think. Yeah, oops. Let me move that over. Okay. So you might have touched on this because at the very, very beginning of this call, you mentioned oh wait, no. You mentioned there are certain things that you hoped happen now that you have been voted out. And you might have touched on them since then, but I just wanted to double back and make sure we got those covered as far as things that you were hoping to see happen.
So I feel like if I were still in the game, I think I said this in my prod chat, my like goal kind of was to at least be part of a couple vote outs of the Jays, little J Alliance.
Okay.
But now that I'm not in the game, I'm rooting for them. So I want them to make it far. And
So just so I'm clear, if the Jays would be Jordan, Justin, I'm guessing
Jake.
Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we're all from the same season, I got to root for them. But yeah. I think I talk a big game. I just would like to see Peyton or Missy or Esteban or Divvy to walk through the door and not make jury.
Sorry.
And then I want my apparently super connected pre-game connections to just take it home. If that's what everyone thinks, I might as well root for them.
Now, were they wrong for thinking that, though?
No, but I do think that I could have, at least if you look at all four of us, might have been more willing to move on.
Fair enough.
It's okay.
Fair enough. Let me see. Because yeah, you've already. All right, so it sounds like, yeah, I think that pretty much rounds it out. This one we always just throw out towards the end of the interview. Is there anything that, any suggestions for production as far as things that you would like to see different in the future, or anything in the game you just particularly like, never do that again?
A lot of straw sucking and blowing this season. But that was good. I like the challenges.
Did you have a favorite?
I love the music video. The music one. I'm not just saying that because you did it, but that was fun.
I mean, that is a terrible answer, but that, I mean, go on.
Yeah.
No, so okay. So I'm glad that you enjoyed that one. So you notice a lot of sucking and blowing, but you didn't mind a lot of sucking and blowing, is what I'm hearing.
I am not going to go on record and say that. Your words in my mouth.
Okay, well, don't let me speak for you. I apologize. I was like, oh, I'm all for every woman her own voice.
I literally did say that. So in the context of orgs, yeah, bring it on.
I love it. This is kind of an open-ended. Usually I ask for 3, but you can say as many or as few as you like. Favorite moments of this entire season?
Okay, obviously finding an idol. Wait, that is something that I will suggest. I wish it was a super idol.
I was going to say, I will let production know. They will probably say, no, Alex, but they'll see the video. They'll know that you feel that way.
Okay, that would have been very cool. So 3, I'm going to say, yes, finding an idol was very exciting. I loved my original tribe. Not gonna lie, the drama that was going on, kind of loved it because it did not involve me, and I thought it was so stupid that it was funny. And then again, back to my original tribe. I loved meeting all those people because coming into the game, when I saw people, I was like, uh-oh, I know a lot of these people, but on my original, I didn't know anybody. So just to meet them, I love Edward and Brian and Sam. I'm conveniently forgetting Divvy and Peyton, but they're great too, I swear. But I genuinely, I liked talking with Edward and Brian and Sam. They were great. So, yeah.
I love that 2 people that you forgot listing off are the 2 people that voted. Who did
I
forget?
The pre-juror. I was just kidding. Maybe.
I live for it. Any regrets?
Yes, a lot. Like a sickeningly amount. I think that's what's getting me. Is it's just a lot of dumb stuff. But it's fine. I wish I played my idol. I wish I didn't vote out Zachy and we voted out Esteban or something. because that was right there. I could have done it. I wish I didn't spiral so quickly and so soon. Other regrets. I think that about hits it, I think.
Okay. Well, what it's worth, what was it? You and I obviously don't have a lot of history with each other, but when I did get to watch your Skype interview. A handful of them had expired from the 30 days before I was able to watch them. I did get to watch yours, and I was like, I think I like this Quinn gal. So you just have this level of composure that I will probably never acquire in this life. I respect it, and I'm here for it.
No, that's why I'm here and you're where you are, so it's okay.
Say it again.
And so that's why I'm here and you won your season, so you're good.
I'm gonna say, well, we can dissect that topic when it's not your ex. There you go. But no, production absolutely adores you. Pretty much, I think I already told you, leading up throughout the day, everyone was just like, Quinn's gonna play the idol, right? Quinn knows she needs to play the idol. Because if Quinn doesn't play the idol, it is going to literally rip our hearts out of our chests.
No.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't say that to in any way. It for what it's worth, it wasn't a foregone conclusion. It was pretty much a live day.
Yeah.
As far as like, well, do we flip it? Do we go back to what we were originally going to do? There was a lot of back and forth that was happening. So it's not like the second you lost, your ticket was written or anything like that. But yeah, any moment where it looked like the wheel was going to land on where it ended up landing on, people are like, well, she's going to play the idol, right?
Nope.
If this happens,
Surely not.
So, no. Well, we just think the absolute world of you. We are so happy to be back to play, to be a part of All Stars, because that is 120% what you are. Before we close this out, any final thoughts?
I love all of you guys too. It was a short but a very sweet ride. Yeah, I am very excited to see what happens. So, yeah, thank you.
Of course. Thank you for taking time out of your delightful and fabulous schedule for chatting with little old us. So we appreciate that.
Time.
Sorry?
I said anytime.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, my love. Mwah.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.